Hi, this is Seth from ReadTheHebrewBible.com. Today we have our first sample lesson to show our methodology and how things are going to work, and we're really excited because you're going to see I don't think you can find stuff like this anywhere, and this new curriculum that we're doing is really great. I think you're going to really appreciate it. We're going to start with a reading from the book of Genesis, Bereshit in Hebrew, chapter 1, verse 3. In Hebrew, that's Bereshit, Perek Aleph, Pasuk Gimel. Okay, and the first thing, you can follow the arrows. Hebrew is read from right to left, unlike English, which is left to right. And that causes all kinds of issues when trying to do the kind of things that we're doing. To make it easier for you, we have an arrows showing which way things are going. So you can read the Hebrew text in this direction. The transliteration is broken up into three parts. Okay, the transliteration is writing the Hebrew in English letters as best as we can, because not all the sounds are exactly the same. And in the first, we have it broken down syllable by syllable. So we have va. You have to read this part left to right, and then then move over to the next one, moving to the left. Va, yo, mer. We'll get more to that in a second. And then we have the whole word together. Vayomer. And then the next word and the next word. And then when you are done, we can read it all from left to right to make it easier for you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to read it more quickly in the beginning for those who are more used to reading, and then I'm going to slow down a lot for those who are not. And after we're done with the reading part, we're going to move on to the translation part. Okay, so here we go. And I'll do my best to pronounce this properly as an Israeli would. However, I'm not a native-born Israeli. I'm a native-born American who lives in Israel. And some of the pronunciations are different and are very hard for the American tongue to say. I'll do my best. Okay. Vayomer Elohim Yehi Or Vayehi Or. Okay, and we'll go slow that down. Again, Hebrew is read from right to left, and it's also a little bit tricky because the vowels, when they're written, are intermingled around, below, above, and sometimes inside or to the left of really the letters. I'll do my best to trace the mouse over it as I'm reading. Va, yo, mer, Vayomer Elohim Yehi Or Vayhi Or. Got it? Try again, quickly. Vayomer Elohim Yehi Or Vayhi Or. Okay, now let's move to, and you can see it here, and we can read it here in the transliteration. Vayomer Elohim Yehi Or Vayhi Or. Okay, now moving down to the translations. Now we have what's called an interlinear translation, which means you have one line of Hebrew and then below that translation into English. However, we've done something which, as far as I know, is completely unique. We're breaking the translation down component by component. In Hebrew, like in English, there can be a few different components of a word. There can be a prefix and a suffix. Hebrew is even more complicated than English in that we're doing our best to break it down into the subunits. We can't always do it, but we're doing our best. And again, it's read from right